What do you
And
think? What do you think about like both of these lineups? Like, when are we going to be seeing like most of the action between the both of these? Are we just going to see constant brawling over and over again, or specific item timings? Because you see PA already lining up a Battle Fury, so definitely wants to hit that on a good timer and start getting that farm up and running. Troll might do the same. It's not completely unheard of. Like, Trolls used to do Battle Furies in the past, and they still do it every now and then. You need that one hero to be able to farm at least.
Yep, it depends a lot on if they want to, like, if they think they can take towers fast enough on the side of Crazy. And honestly, with the Viper, I'd say they do. You can just change that Viper into a major siege tank, and then your four-man lineup has basically everything they want to keep Beast Coast busy for a long, long time. So that would give Ritsu all of the space they need. It's the only way I see them bringing Ritsu in with an earlier build is if the Viper actually would have a hard time somewhere, but I don't think he's going to have a hard time.
Kips is feeling confident about that.
Eh.
Actually wanted to ask you a completely random question outside of the book box. Are you a cat person or a dog person, Kips?
I am a dog person, although I do really love cats as well. I love animals in general.
Yep.
In the end, if I had to choose, it's dogs over there. How about you?
I'm more of a cat person. I've always been. So I guess Moo is like my spirit brother in a sense, I guess. Since we're both cat people. And if there's any cat or dog people actually watching right now, so you might want to go check out right below the stream under the banner, the Humane Society of the United States. Help out with animal cruelty against that. So definitely going for a good cause. Very great sponsor of ours making this tournament, helping us out. And definitely, I mean, the cat that we used to have, or actually still have at my parents' house, is a rescue cat. So a wild cat that was taken in. Took about maybe 2 years for that cat to adapt, but in the end, he's such a sweetheart. So animals like that, and different animals as well.
I think the only animal cruelty we're going to see is digital today.
Hopefully not, but you know,
Well,
courier
a
kills
lot
are
of
always
couriers.
money.
Yes, I was kind of hoping to see a courier die right then and there.
You're like
several were
dragging
coming
it.
in.
You're like
But
dragging
no,
it into economy-wise. It's so good.
courier kills are really useful. They're actually trading into Kezu here, and he is getting.
They're trying their best, but it's a very hard attempt here. They're getting the slows. A lot of one stacks popped up here. Hector still trying to keep up the pressure. 1 second for the slow dagger. It should be enough as Moose is following in. Kezu with 10 HP, trying to make a run for it. Run into the forest. Not like Forrest Gump, though. And Kezu, is he finally going to fall? They already took down Chris Luck in the mid lane, and there we have it. It took a while, but he finally managed to pull it off. Meanwhile, Schofield and Aoi AY trading a few hits here. We'll go for the bounty. The bounty will be going for the puck, though.
At least Moose secures himself. Well, not one. Never mind. He doesn't even get the top one. What am I talking about?
Well, it's starting to look like game one as a repeat in the sense is Crazy pulling off a 4-1 kill lead. Lane's definitely going in their favor for now. And especially with this Viper already sitting 3-0. So Bryle's been doing work of the gods right here against this Ember Spirit, as you're supposed to, but definitely punishing. Not just enough, but plenty enough of punishing on the Ember.
Yep. And now Rubik gets to be in the mid lane for a bit, but he has to play so careful. All he's got to do is keep Fate off the way.
Schofield, not the place to be today. Bryle will pick up another kill. Actually, just before that, I love it how Bryle actually put another bounty on the Ember Spirit. She's like, I dominate your lane right now. And there we have it. He's not even level 6, so Chris Luck, 4th death of the game. And he's only got like 15 CS so far. So this Ember Spirit's been completely dumpstered early on. It's a really rough situation for him to try and bounce back into this game.
He is going to have to sit in the jungle for forever, and that jungle has already been warded up I might pull your attention to the top, where 2 wards are already down. He is going to be watched in there.
Who's going to be creating the space here? Because this is going to be a rough situation here for Beasts, especially with Ember being shut down this early.
Whisper.
So it's
And
all on the SK.
Yep, and Whisper's backlining right now, which is the correct choice, seeing as that he can't really contest Ritsu with the sentry being down and the sentry having been uncontested. So he's got his Soul Ring. That gives a decent amount of tankability as well as just regen to go up against that Puck's harass. And yeah, the question is just if Schofield's going to get to stay, because now that Kezu has been left alone on the top lane...
Well, they're chasing Schofield in the jungle at least, so... Going straight on the Rubik, both of the supports chasing him out. Good lift from Schofield, buying a bit more extra time. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Kezu getting some help from Bryle. Nice Treant ulti coming in from Kezu, and they go straight onto the PA. That blur will only do so much. The dots are ticking. The ulti finally wears off, but Bryle is getting some more connections here with his poison attacks, and that is a dead PA. But it also means it's a 5-0 streak for Bryle. 4,100 net worth as well. This Viper is going to be huge in the minutes to come.
Yep, and... what's he flying in for himself right now? Just completing his treads so far, but this man can build anything he wants right now. Curious to see if he wants to go damage build just because he can. Wouldn't be mad about that at all. You don't really have to be a siege tank if they can't kill you anyway. Or let's say, if you are so powerful that you kill them before they kill you. And he's got a haste rune! He's coming right back in for K1, and K1 went on Kezu. He's out in the open.
Oh boy. Oh boy. It's a slaughterhouse. There's not much to say about this. This is really rough right now. Oh boy. Whisper does do for the rotation in top. Completely drained out of mana though.
Yeah, so they get to keep the tower. And that's literally it.
That's pretty much all they can do right now. At least they won't have to give it away though.
And right now, any tower that they can keep is time. Precious, precious time, and they're going to need that.
Level 3 Omni Knight. Level 3 of Rubik. Of course, crazy supports are also sitting on level 4s, but it's you know, it's not a lot for now. Shaker's actually hitting level 5 very soon, so they might get the Echo Slam with the outposts, so I think this is going to be playing a huge role here, that they can secure both. Moose is staying around just to see that Ritsu's around. He's not actually feeling too confident to stay around to take the outpost by himself, because there's a lot of moves coming in. He sees Chris Luck in the river, sees Schofield walking from that tier 1 tower, and they are chasing Whisper. Can he cancel? Can't cancel Aui's takeover.
No, he does not want to.
Both sides are doing the
jump
same.
to the low ground.
10 minutes kicking in, 4,000 gold here for Crazy. Bounty runes being spreaded out pretty evenly. It looks like it's gonna be 2 for 2. Hector has only finished his power treads, level 7 on the PA, sitting 5th in net worth. Not too far behind, which is a positive sign, even though you've died twice.
I mean, not too far behind who? She might not be too far behind Ritsu. But the real problem is this Viper. He's going for the Dragonlance, so he's going to be extremely hard to engage into. It's going to require a lot of resources. And that's when the counter engagement from this Earthshaker and from this Puck can strike.
Yep. And it's just Crazy looking to constantly keep up this pressure. Try and maybe look for someone. Might get initiated on in bottom. Kezu with his Necro units pushing in the wave, keeping moves. Keeping them busy in bots. Crazy still looking for kills. They might get the wraparound here on this Omni Knight. They have been spotted though, so that ops ward will show everything that they need to. And here we go with the dive. Going straight onto Chris Luck with the puck ulti coming in first. The stuns will connect, instantly removed by Moose, but an Echo Slam will follow up in place. And Moose is dropping low. Chris Luck is also dropping low. Here comes the epicenter. Might be a little turnaround here with Whisper coming in with a lot of damage, and the stolen Echo Slam as well. They will cut down Brawl's killing streak, and that's a lot of money. Schofield pulls it off here. And Crazy are punished for overstaying their welcome here. Really well played by Beast Coast.
Yep. Great patience, waiting until that moment comes in. And yeah, stolen slam. Nice. Very nice. That's suddenly level 7 for this poor Rubik, who was level 3, what feels just like a minute ago.
Omni Knight still at 4, but he did his job. Mainly because they were trying to force the puck ulti so that Ember would walk away to pop it, and Omni Knight was already casting Purification, so he instantly removed the puck stun from the leash. But even with that, well, actually, thanks to that, the Ember Spirit was able to disengage, jump back to safety.
He is basically only a target right now, not a damage dealer in and of himself.
Well, ulti popped by Ritsu, trying to dive onto the Rubik. Here comes a stun from Whisper. Keeping the troll busy. Moon Meanders here. So is Chris Luck. And I also got the PA coming in. So Kazu, gotta be careful. 10 seconds for his ultimate. Won't be able to get it. And they will take down Kazu. Looking for more. Chris Luck with the aggressive jump in. 2 seconds for the roots to be available. Ritsu with no ultimate. Stun coming in. The roots are there. And it will take down the troll. Beast Coast are slowly turning it around. They've already halved the net worth disadvantage. It's down to 2k now. This fight's still going on. Ritsu and Schofield both down. Chris Luck trying to make his way out onto the tower. 1 more second for the Remnant to be out. Fissure stun. Oh, they can't see him in time. Broken for a second. And he won't be able to jump out.
Oof. At least they got Ritsu there, though. That is a huge kill. Slowing him down, and especially... something seems off now in the way that Crazy played this game. They went for this bottom tower again, even though they knew that Beast Coast was going to be on top of it, and they put Ritsu there when he's had such a good time just farming on the opposite side of the map.
Whisper just outside of range of the sentry ward, so they can't quite get the jump on him. Did they get any... I'm not sure if they actually saw Chris Luck jumping into the trees. They might have caught a quick glimpse of the Remnant there, but they might have been out of vision.
I think they did. Look at that ward placed down.
But Aoi, there we go. The root will connect. It will keep the puck busy. Silence coming out. No stun available for Whisper, and Aoi will jump back to safety. Brawl holding the front. We've got Kazu in the back as well. Meanwhile, Troll, Ritsu pushing in the top wave. So Crazy with 4 heroes going up against 4 from Beast Coast. And Beast Coast are actually backing away from here. And we haven't actually looked at the PA 1 piece away from building that Battle Fury. So she is actually not even behind her timings. Maybe just a tiny bit. Really well recovered.
She's on the same pace as the Troll, which is remarkable, considering how badly the lane and then the... let's say the transition phase went for her, but being involved in that big fight on bottom was huge.
Oh, they're looking to set up here for the 50-minute runes. The lift coming in from Brawl. Or onto Brawl. But they won't be able to contest it fully. So Ritsu picking up 2 bounties. There's still 1 to be picked up in the jungle, so Crazy will make it 3-1. Keep that net worth flourishing in their favor.
This is where it gets harder for them, though. The PA hasn't exactly been stopped, and there's 2 mobile wave clear heroes over on the side of Beast Coast. Both Whisper as well as Chris Luck are able to push out waves without much risk to themselves. And Chris Luck, with his Javelin and both his Remnant charges up, probably feels ready to...
They are smoked up. And Shaker just bought his Blink Dagger. Let's see if Crazy want to stack up around it and try and look for a kill here.
Moon?
He might go for a play. He's baiting him in. Chris Luck. A lot of damage on the Shaker, but the setup is there. Fissure, the ultimate, the puck ulti there as well. Chris Luck, you're dead.
This feels like the first game all over again, with Chris Luck going in and none of his teammates being behind him. This time there was no divide ping though, so I don't blame Moose this time for not being behind him. That was a weird go, honestly.
Yeah, someone could say that it was intriguing, but highly disturbing.
Apt way of putting it. I personally just like interesting, which is the word that a caster says whenever they see something they don't understand.
Yeah. Oh, of course. You really want to say that out loud?
It has been spoiled before by...
Oh, yeah, it has been.
What was that again? I don't remember who said that, but I felt extremely called out right there.
Yeah, you need to get your fact checks correct there, but that's cool. 17 minutes almost played in, and Crazy still holding on to their lead. Very calm approach here from Crazy, just playing around their strengths and just buying their time. Troll and Viper both leading the net worth. Sitting pretty comfortable here in the lead. Beast Coast catching up slightly with that Battle Fury ready on Hector. Farming up faster and actually catching up, like almost tied with the Viper in net worth, which is a positive sign. You get that XP on your PA, start dishing out damage. Just waiting for that BKB timer, but that's still going to be a bit away because it looks like PA is actually building into a Manta, so that's definitely going to be to dispel the Treant ulti.
Yep. It doesn't feel particularly good for him, but he just has to hope that levels and crits will do enough for the damage for him, and that standing into the middle of the fight and actually living is more important than being the big damage dealer just yet. And I have to say here, by the way, that for Beast Coast, they still feel really hemmed in this game. This is not a relaxed game to play. They haven't been able to actually create any space on the map for themselves just because of Kezu sitting on the bottom lane, keeping this bot tower alive forever. And it's just choking them out right now. Beast Coast can't really go anywhere they want. And you can see Braille cutting the wave all this way forward over here. It means that only about a third of the map right now is in Beast Coast control, and you can't stop being out-farmed when things go like that. There's just not enough creeps to go around.
I mean, eventually, you're going to run into that scenario that how are we going to start prioritizing our farm, because there's not going to be enough around the map.
Well, Hector's got his Yasha. He says this is damage boost. Let's go.
Yeah, definitely looks like it. Not that much gold from the Necro units, but it's definitely a bonus on top of the cake.
Yeah.
Where's the smoke though, boys? There's one. There's on Moose, and they will smoke up completely out of Beast Coast's eyesight. Sorry, Crazy's eyesight, that is, of course. Now looking to go towards top. If they can kill Bryle, that's going to be a worthy pickoff. He's still sitting at 9-1. They did cut his 7-kill streak. There's no bounty available on that, but at least a lot of money available if they can just connect the PA into this fight. Moose hanging around. Bryle's already TP'd towards mid, so just stayed around to push the top wave and now pushing towards bottom. Nothing's really happening right now. This is, you know, kind of a sleepy fest, but, you know, both teams preparing for the times to come. Now Crazy going for their own smoke. Bryle, Moon, and Aoi.
Yeah, BKB on Bryle.
Well, that's definitely got to be the call to go for then. Heading towards top. Hector on the low ground. Chris on the low ground. Which one are you going to go for? Moon decides to go for the outpost. It's like, we're just going to skip these kills and we'll take the outpost away. It is worthy in terms of XP, but no kills found yet. They're still trying to chase. Can they catch him? There's no control on Bryle, so it's just pure damage that you're dishing out at this point, so no. Chris Luck around with a haste rune, baiting them out, trying to get information on their positions. Right now, Whisper waiting on the low ground to go in with a blink stun. But the call is, we don't want to fight them when they're on the high ground. They will back away.
That's the only reason he can do that is a haste run for him. Otherwise, he's dead as a doornail. They can't even challenge the vision.
Difficult situation. Another route onto Bryle. And Whisper trying to dodge out. Doesn't want to get stunned up. PA now also actually taking over the net worth, which is a good sign here. And they're pinging out Hector. This is a very risky place to be in when your enemy tier 1 is still up and running, and they will blow up this PA. No chance given for Hector to survive this one, and Crazy find themselves a big pick off. The biggest, if possible.
Yep, and this is what I mean when I say that they feel choked out. He wants to go there. At this point in the game, he should be able to go there. The fact that he can't go there is just gnawing at him. And at some point he does it. And he immediately gets punished.
And the puck ulti will not connect at all. So that's going to be used. Still trying to keep up the push and bot, and Beast Coast know about it.
Am I the only one who thinks that puck ult is really ugly?
It's not a beauty contest.
It's
the victory and the score that matters, and Moon will be another statistic in this battle. If he dies, stolen fissure. You've got no. Man, what a dodge by Chris Luck, and the turnaround coming in from Whisper with the stun onto Brawl. Pops the BKB. Chris waiting for his opportunity, running low on mana as well, and they will have to sack this Sand King. But then again, they also use the BKB charge on Brawl. That's your 10-second BKB for a Sand King kill.
Did survive the epicenter with that though.
Also DD for Ember, so Ember might be feeling comfy pushing in this 4 against 4. Shaker going to be up in 6 seconds, but with that Echo Slam dodge, that small mini stun might have been enough to continue with all the other stuns to throw in right at him. But he just dodges the first one, doesn't get caught at all.
And this network feed, man, I'm trying to figure out how Beast Coast get out of this without getting another one of these turnaround fights, and I don't think there's actually a way. You need to either kill Kazu or be able to fight 5v5. And at this disadvantage, I don't see how you fight the 5v5.
I don't know, but PA gonna get revealed here with the jump coming in, and once again looking for Hector. The damage is there, the silences are up, and he's gonna fall once again. Make that death number 4 for the PA. And Brawl will pick up the kill for this.
Whisper went for the Kazu kill, but couldn't actually find it. And the Omninet ult was blown there as well, so that is no Guardian Angel, and Crazy knows about that. Look where they are.
They're going to go straight for Roche with the Troll Warlord. They're going to secure the first stages of the game, 23 minutes in. And we'll take it without Beast Coast even being capable of contesting this at all. So a bit of immortality here in favor for Ritsu. 8,000 gold as well for Crazy. I have to say...
I
have to say I'm pretty happy how Ritsu's actually fit in here and with the Crazy lineup. Already with the first 2 starter games, I feel like he's playing the game he's supposed to be playing. Like, if he's been given so much time as he is, he's definitely taking all the advantage out of it.
Yes, he is. I'd say that with how easily the lanes have gone, though, he's been getting the easiest possible way to show off. So if you can't make this look good, then you know, you don't belong on a team like this.
Yep, Echo Slam is up and available, going right next to the Crete Wave, but blinking out. Chris Luck quitting at the trees as well for his opportunity to strike this Ember Spirit. Only with a Maelstrom, 24 minutes in this game. Holding on to 1,800 gold. I wonder what Ember wants to build. Does he want to go for a Radiance Ember? Does he want to go for something else, like the Spirit Vessel maybe? Who knows? Whisper, Epicenter popped, and he will finally catch Brawl with it. Not a lot of damage, but it's going to be there. The stun coming in from the Shaker, however, and turning straight around onto Moose. It's Ritsu. Here comes the Echo. Slam will drop by Moon Meander, but straight onto a BKB, but he don't do any damage, and not Chris Luck in the middle of battle. They will take him down at least, so that's 2 heroes gone from Beast Coast. Crazy will lose their first as Hector. He's already run out, and he wants to try and get some advantage, a bit of a distance here, and Whisper will also make it out from the fray. That ends up being 2 for 1 in favor for Crazy, only losing the Shaker, and the push might continue. They might still continue hunting for more, but Brawl won't be able to find anyone here, and Ritsu will take this mid-tier 2 tower.
Oh, and Beast Coast just wish they had that Guardian Angel up during that previous fight. If there ever was a moment to pop it, it was right there. But that was already used during, well, just helping Omni Knight survive a gank attempt, and now you have nothing. It feels like every decision you make is the wrong one when you're in this position. Because, you know, if you don't spend that ultimate, then Crazy probably doesn't come up at all.
Well, at least Schofield stolen the Puck ultimate and allows Hector to get a free kill. Kill the Puck using Puck's own weaponry. But the
Question
gold
is, are they
swing...
going to go for a tower though? I still don't feel secure.
Gold still continues to swing in Crazy's favor with 12k. Situation with the PA is not that grim though. BKB already used in that previous fight, so that's definitely up. Halting with the Mantis style for now. Should be up next in maybe around 1,000 gold or so. It should be up in the coming minutes. Crazy, well, they won't get much out of this Aegis. Still going to be up for about less than 2 minutes. There's definitely something that Crazy want to do is force Beast Coast into a fight. Where do they want to take that fight though? Ritsu moving around in the enemy jungle. I think they're just
Look
going
how
to...
comfortable he feels.
Yep, Whisper's already pushed out the lane as well, so they can't get to that tier 2.
Dire's bottom tower is being attacked.
Now he T-wards, and now this entire jungle is Ritsu's area again. So once again, only the triangle left. And Beast Coast can either run up there, yeah, they're going.
Ritsu going for the hunt here. MKB slaps a hit onto the Ember Spirit, doing about 200 damage, a bit over that, so that hurts. You get those stacks running up. Puck trying to get some scouting information here. Ritsu gets to slow into the Rubik. They find Chris Luck. They know his position. Kazu trying to boldly walk across. Gets to slow on the Ember Spirit. The Purge is available. If they can just get the vision, they will. Now Ritsu going ham into the front. Has the Aegis. The Puck ulti will be there as well. And Chris Luck, there's the Guardian Angel. Omni Knight will buy a bit of extra time for the Ember Spirit to survive, but he will still end up going down. So that's a GA used for no avail. And Beast Coast on the run. Ritsu pops his BKB, trying to chase up Whisper all the way behind the tier 3 tower with that ulti up and running. Goes with his defensive Yules, and Moose will go down. And they will also lose themselves to Sand King. 3 heroes gone from Beast Coast, and Crazy are just running them down. They're mowing them right now. But with that tier 2 tower still remaining, they can't go straight up for the racks. Ritsu behind the fissure finally gets a way to get out. Hector still slowed up. Ryle keeps up the chase. Moonmeander still has his Echo Sum available. And PA also has her BKB. Now they're finally going to take that tier 2 tower down, and they can continue going on towards the high ground. The Aegis also runs out at the second. That means that Crazy don't feel comfortable staying there. Will back away. Take away the map control and start choking again. Their mid lane's pushing in. Their top lane's pushing in. Time to back away and just reset.
They have control over the triangle as well, so now nowhere is safe.
And now they're trying to look for something because they know the Puck's not there, so it's a 4v4 at least. And Hector takes the front with Ritsu. Goes for the 1 versus 1. The BKB will be popped to dodge the fissure. Stun. Troll, no ultimate for 20 seconds. That will take him down. Chris Luck will take it. Kazu on the run, trying to make his way out from Hector, and Chris Luck still being chased up. Now,
if they kill him, they can take a tower. Never thought I'd be so excited about one tower, but they can.
They definitely can. And Ryle,
but they're chasing?
Well, they can't actually get to the Viper, but they find 2 kills at least for themselves.
Mid tower, mid tower, mid tower. The things we're already at. Please, please end this chokehold.
Gotta do something.
Check.
At least they can get rid of the division inside their own jungle. Try and establish a bit of their own map control that they've been losing lately. Outpost steal just before the 30-minute mark, so Whisper bringing in the XP for Beast Coast. 550 per player, that's quite a lot. You can see the supports are starting to level up, as well as Schofield now hitting 15, holding on a gem. We want to be able to find that Treant Protector in time.
Honestly, I'm very surprised that Crazy staying around though while also showing their Puck. It's like they were expecting to Beast Coast to already be mentally beaten, but if they could have noticed anything during the past, like the previous map, it's that Beast Coast was not about to give them 1 inch.
Well, they're trying to hunt behind the tier 1 tower. Whispers around, but no vision onto Kazu. Bit of extra healing, using up the glyph as well, buying some time. The cavalry is coming in from the back, and it's going to be Crazy's Moon, Brile, and Aoi coming in. And now the TP's kicking in as well. They have the troll coming in. Whisper hiding inside the trees. Treant will pop his ultimate. They've got an idea. The Yules from Whisper cancelled up as well, so they will take the SK. So a little souvenir to take home. The tail of a scorpion. Wait a minute.
Out of Brile's slow. And they get away? Well, can't say scot-free, but mostly scot-free. Unfortunately, that tower isn't down, and Kazu's already healing it up again.
Not to make things worse, but Ritsu's gonna find himself a Titan Sliver. So at least I think he still wants to hold on to the Paladin Sword. That's really good. Really good on your cores, but you could start thinking about, should Viper maybe take it? Should Treant maybe take it? Do we want to put it on the Shaker? Get ourselves a frontliner. I also feel like the value of the Titan Slivers...
Fairy Fire. Sorry, continue.
Yeah, the Titan Slivers popularity has been falling off a little bit, really depending on the items that you have. Because there's already an Enchanting Quiver. Good for the Viper to get that extra attack range play. It kind of works as a mini Dagon in a sense. You want to think it that way?
I don't think Enchanted Quiver is great in, well, any situation except against Juggernaut. Snipe that healing ward. Do it.
Alright, well, Beast Coast smoked up. Hector trying to get info on Ritsu. Ritsu is already backing out. Braille will be scouted, however. There's some backup around, though. So there's a chance for a turnaround, and now we could find a perfect four-man ulti here. But he's... Yeah, he pops it down, but he's only going to connect on the SK. And the Ember just BKBs up. Braille goes down. Aoi goes down. Beast Coast find themselves 2 kills. Maybe looking for more Kazus in the trees. No direct
Crazy
vision,
is
though.
playing like Beast Coast didn't just reestablish vision after they got the fight in this top triangle, or sorry, bot triangle. It's... Come on, guys. You can't just reestablish, you can't just keep playing like you still have the choke. You lost that one when you lost the fight, when you TP'd the puck back. It's... Situations changed. You gotta play for what you have, not what you think you have. And that's an important distinction.
It's a lost cause in a sense. Still hold on to an 11k lead. But this PA is just getting bigger and scarier. Now picked up a Basher. I also had the Manta built up a few minutes ago. So definitely keeping up to a very, very good farming pace. You can see the Viper's already fallen off. And in the mid lane, Yules by the SK, holding the troll in place. 2-man roots coming in from Chris Luck. Still a bit cautious about going in, and Ember's mana pool's completely depleted. Just pops his BKB. Trying to buy time. Nice 2-man stun coming in from Whisper. And Meander pops his Echo Snap. Look at that damage. It's crazy. Ritsu picks up a triple kill thanks to that. Maybe even an ultra kill as Chris Luck is trying to make his way out. Will get cut down. Moon Meander gets the kill. And Crazy find 4 kills just like that. And that's a second Roshan as well. That's an Aegis for the troll. And Crazy just spits in the face of Beast Coast. You think you're back in the game? Think again.
Oh yeah, that's a big, well, big middle finger. Chris Luck, he knows exactly what he's doing. He doesn't have any vision uphill, but he pops his BKB just as he walks up. Knows that they were going to be waiting there for him to stun. But the problem is that the rest of his team is not on the same page, and so they have to follow him. And that BKB pop was not there for Hector. That BKB or Yules wasn't there. Like, there's no BKB on the Sand Queen. So he would have had to Yules there for the Echo Slam.
Instantly trying to look for the Rubik here.
Ready.
Has to chase him out. The stolen Nether Toxin, but that's your mid-Rax gone. That's maybe going to lead into a second lane of Rax if they can keep up the push. Ritsu forces 1 TP cancel at least. 13 seconds for the PA.
Ritsu wants to go for game there.
Oh, he's definitely tempted by it. I feel like they've been holding on to this game for too long. Like, it's about time we boys did something about this. 35 minutes played, and the Crazy going for another set of racks here. Glyph has been forced. I'll just Solar Crest the boy in the front. Nice stuns, but Ritsu gets his ultimate off in time, and look at that damage output. Whisper will most likely fall. Yules up into the air. Hector dropping really low. Chris Luck trying to make a little bit of a dent here into Crazy, and he only forced out the Aegis. Kazu dropping low as well. Schofield still holding on to the side, and Whisper forces the puck away. Maybe look for another stun. Kazu will fall. Nice 2-man Fisher coming in from the Shaker, and now chasing onto Whisper. Whisper, no second chances given for him today, and he will fall as well. The puck will finally finish off Schofield. 100 seconds without the SK.
Hector went back in,
and Hector gets himself a really important kill. But then again, Treant did buy back. They forced the Aegis, and Chris Luck punished in the back line.
Oh, for me, this series is just really the story of Chris Luck and how he wants to do so much.
Great,
But
Sue.
can't
Oh,
always
another
make it
echo
happen.
slam here, trying to hold on to Hector, but he will stand his ground for a bit longer. Roots coming in once again, the buyback from Chris Luck,
Slam
and
stolen.
that's a sign for Crazy. They need to try and back away from this one. Moon Meander taking the bullet for his team, but I mean, at the same time, Ritsu's just hacking them down. There's a buyback on the Ember Spirit as well. Ritsu doesn't give a damn. He just goes for the Abyssal Blade straight onto the PA and trying to take him down as well. The BKB will be popped by him as well, and Hector trying to just stand his ground, but he is forced to win. That BKB has been worn off. The slows do not connect though, and they're back to hitting the tier 3 tower. They're just relentlessly keeping up this siege because they can, and they will go for the melee.
Yeah.
The melee rack's falling down as well. Hector can just watch as his buildings fall down and crumble down to dust.
And that buyback from Kezu there is way more important than, for example, buyback of the Viper, just because Kezu is the sustain of this push. He's got the mech, he's got the Vlads. He'll make sure that Ritsu stays up and running, and as long as that's true, then this train ain't stopping.
Ritsu going for the mega creeps here. Tier 3, that's the last one gone. Hector gets ulted by the Viper. His damage output's just not going to be enough in this one. You need that BKB. It's 15 seconds away. Melee racks are gone. And look at those range racks. They're just melting in the eyes here. Ritsu does get stunned up by Whisper. Hector trying to do as much work as he can, hitting onto Brawl. Here comes Zoe. And here comes the rest of the crew. They will take down Moose. They will take down Hector as well. As pretty sure that he will fall here as well if they can just get the slows. But he will live just a bit longer. But that's Mega Creeps and Ritsu. Now he finally sees an opening. Now he realizes this is the time. Let's go for the ending here. 2 seconds for Chris Luck to be up on the Ember Spirit and try and go for the last hurrah, the last offensive. Crazy still want to keep on going here. Chris Luck tries to go for the opening here onto Ritsu. BKB still gone for 40 seconds. Nice epicenter coming in from Whisper. A lot of damage, but there's also the tree and ults connecting onto 2. Chris Luck will be taken down. Kezo will fall as well. And Hector just needs to take down Troll. He needs to get to Pile as well. And Rubik will just melt down. And Hector just watching his comrades fall at this point. Only the Treant dead, and Beast Coast lose another 4 heroes. Omni Knight with the buyback, and they're just refusing to call in the GG. They just want to try and hold on to this base, but it's not going to happen this time. Crazy are looking for the 2-0. Last tier 4 tower being hit down as well. They should know that there are no buybacks remaining. Not a single one.
Hector wasn't
What
done. He might be
brilliant
done
play
now.
here. And there we go. That should be it. Echo Slam connecting onto 2. Moose and Hector, the last survivors, looking for Moon Meander. That's just a shaker kill. Not even a kill because Ritsu intervenes, finally gets it down, but PA will lose his life as well. And that's GG. Crazy take a 2-0.
A lot more contested than that first game. A little bit more sloppier perhaps also from the side of Crazy, but then Beast Coast get seemingly overexcited with getting a hold back of the game, overextend, and just like that, it's over.
It was a tough battle for Beast Coast. They had their opportunities to come slowly back into the game, but if you just look at that net worth, Ember Spirit completely dumpstered this game. Chris Luck 3, 12, and 12. I think that was really hard, not only in terms of how he can come back into the game, but also mentally devastating for him to try and roll into the game and have some kind of impact. It was all down to Hector, and of course the Beast Coast 4 Protect 1 type style of gameplay didn't work out this time. It was close, but it wasn't close enough. It was too far away.
Definitely. I mean, I enjoy seeing them get their actual player back and see how much of a threat they pose, even when they are so far behind. But today was not yet their day.
Well, we conclude our first series of the day here with Crazy, taking Beast Coast 2-0. And we're going to be heading over to our second series of this setup. So we have Evil Geniuses going up against Midas Club. So don't disappear anywhere, as we're going to take a little break, and we'll be back once again after the break.